My people, it don't happen o. Wetin be this again, my people? My people, no be small thing o. Table leg don break o. Everywhere don scatter o. My people, wahala don happen o. Apapa, Lamidi Apapa no see where poor again o. Fowl nyash don open o. Secret don finally leak o. My people, make una come see. Make una come see say all these fights wey be say Lamidi Apapa dey fight, see who dey push Lamidi Apapa. Labour Party wey dey Labour Party people don claim say dem don talk say nothing go make Apapa be their chairman. Labour Party chairman say it's not accepted. Now the other Labour Party chairman wey the court know don come out to come re-announce himself o. He say anywhere wey be say Apapa go do meeting with the APC people, make Apapa use the head carry am o. He say because anywhere wey be say Apapa go collect court order, wey go collect paper say na him be the active chairman of Labour Party, he say Apapa and the court, they are on their own. My people, wahala don happen. Everywhere don scatter. Make una come see who dey sponsor Apapa. No be small thing o. Apapa don finally cause distraction inside court. So tey court no dey talk about presidential election again o. Na Apapa matter and Peter Obi matter na im dem come dey settle for inside court right now. My people, make una come see magic.
Are on each other's throat on who is the authentic chairman of the troubled party. On Thursday, Julius Abure resumed at the party's national secretariat, despite a court order that restrains him from parading himself as the chairman of the party. He explains the reason for his action.
We have also filed our appellant brief of argument, which has been served on the courts, on the trial courts. By necessary implication, the FCT High Court in Maitama ceases to have jurisdiction over the matter, having successfully filed our notice of appeal, transmitted records, and also filed a motion for stay of proceedings in the FCT High Court. Having appealed and filed a motion of stay and all other processes, and since the lower court is now seized with jurisdiction on the matter, I and my colleagues, earlier restrained by the FCT High Court, have now assumed our constitutional duty as national officers.
Abure and his team debunked different allegations made by Lamidi Apapa, including bribery, thuggery, and violence.
What are we talking about? Regionalization or religious aspect of it? These guys are trying to work on the sentiment of Nigeria to cause havoc. They have already done enough, and we are calling on all Nigerians to forget about them because they are working for their fair master.
In another part of the city, the Apapa faction also addressed journalists on the drama at the Court of Appeal. They alleged threats to life by the Abure faction while insisting that they will appear in court again despite the threats.
We have received threats from the following people: Kennedy Anotu, I stated his number in that press conference, Prince Jude Ejike, Honorable Imeje Ikeshuku, and one Omaba. The threats center around them wanting us not to come to court tomorrow, else we'll be killed. So we are only alerting the Inspector General of Police because we are going to attend that court. Every one of you saw what happened there yesterday. We are going to attend that court. They can carry out their plan to assassinate us because we know that Obi himself is supposed to conduct himself in a civil manner. When you are in a party and you don't want to respect the leadership, just like as he did in PDP, he did that in ABGA, and now he's doing in Labour Party. When you don't want to respect the constitutional authority, we on our part, we will also not, give you that respect.
For the Labour Party, its battle lies both in court and outside court. With both factions refusing to sheath their sword, it seems the party is in for a long period of crisis, which observers say may affect its fortunes at the different election tribunals and subsequent elections. Chinaza Samuel, Arise News.
Well, the faction and National Secretary Umar Farouk joins us now to speak more on this. Good to see you, and thanks for your time. We saw you in that report. What really many Nigerians will be asking at this point in time, we're trying to see some kind of precedents in times past in Nigeria when the court ruled that Adams Oshiomhole should vacate office as the national chairman of the APC. The party abided by that decision. The same when the court also ruled that Ayu, who was the PDP chairman at that point in time, should leave, immediately was secondus. The same we have seen. But now the court has ruled that Abure should stop parading himself as national chairman. Yourself and a few others, plus your presidential candidate, have refused to obey the court order. So let us in on why this is.
Well, thank you very much, Suleiman. First of all, for the purpose of record, I'm the substantive national secretary of the Labour Party, not a factional. There is no faction in Labour Party. There are only renegades that have come to, to cause chaos. They have been sponsored to come and create havoc in the Labour Party. And that is why what happening is happening now. But you can see how it is metamorphosis. Their intent is being, they are betraying themselves. They are revealing their intents now. They always want to cause crisis. What happened up initial was some group of people that are unknown to Labour Party came on the media and alleged to have suspended the national secretary, the national chairman of the party. They assume or they allege they have come from their word. When we checked the database of our party, we didn't see them, we didn't see their name, we didn't even see them at membership card. They did not exist at all, at all. And in the party constitution, our constitution, the constitution of the Labour Party, is not like that of the APC or the PDP, where a lower chapter of the party can suspend an officer. The only person that can suspend a national officer is the National Executive Council of the party, NEC. The local government chapter, the ward chapter, can only discipline their respective chapters. This guy just came and assumed that they have suspended us. That is the first false allegation against our national chairman and us. Then they quickly, when they know that that allegation of suspension of the national chairman will not fly, so they quickly went and get a certified true copy of a police investigation report. The police in this investigation report, somebody alleged that his name was purged, purportedly purged, to replace him as the gubernatorial candidate of Ebonyi State. If you are alleging that somebody, your name is forged, the first thing is a court of competent jurisdiction will have to find out. Police, quite all right, they should do their investigation. If they finish their investigation, they should submit it to the court. Then the court will assume.
I had to give you such time to actually explain, but again,
Yes.
we still have not been able to come to the question I asked, talking about the court that has asked that Julius Abure vacates as the chairman of your party. And now you're talking about your party at the local level. So speak to us as a party man. Shouldn't you obey a court?
We have obeyed the court. We have, in the same day,
Yes.
on the same time, we had Abule, when Abure was alleged to have been suspended, he got a restraining order for the party and any official of the party to act or to suspend him. So now we have two judgments from Court of Coordinate Jurisdiction. One court from Benin has ruled
that Abure should not be suspended and remain the substantive national chairman of the party. Then another judgment came from Abuja High Court that Abure should stop parading himself and 4 others, including myself, that we should stop parading ourselves. Since then, we cease to say, what is parading? We are not going for any parade or whatever. The court did not say Abure should not function as a party man. And if at all he has 3 deputies, I, as the National Secretary, I have 2 deputies.
Well, the court
so
has
those
specifically,
deputies can continue to do their work, pending the hearing of this
you're not the
court.
national chairman. That's what the court says in explicit term, that he should stop parading himself. But the thing here, before Olije, before you comment quickly, more importantly, we've seen Lamidi Apapa speak, and you see that when he speaks, he seems to have such regards for your Labour Party presidential candidate, because he said they've been a few times together. So why is your candidate, presidential candidate, not using his clout to see how these 2 factions can come together and forge a common cause and push what you have at the tribunal?
Suleiman, I do not see any regard that Apapa has for Peter Obi. Someone that have gone to the court to issue a statement castigating the presidential candidate Peter Obi. So which regard has he? And if he has regard for Peter Obi, when the crisis came off, what is he supposed to do? He should have run into Peter Obi and say, Your Excellency, this is what is happening and this is what we want to do. Not just to go to the media and start saying that, court, and then say that so people should vacate. He has no any regard for Peter Obi at all.
Okay, let's go to the issue of, because Sulaiman mentioned earlier about the fact that, there's the issue of the court there. Have you resumed just like Abure has resumed?
Yeah, certainly. What affects Abure affects me. It's the same court. And we have gone to appeal court. We have already seek for vacation of all those judgments, and the appeal court have already signed the court, and we have already served the lower court what the appeal court has said. So virtually legally, then whatever is happening at the lower court, at that high court, is no more substantive.
Okay,
and you cannot kill the spirit of the party. The party has to move on. We know why they are doing what they are doing, and we are not going to allow them. We are Nigerians. We have the law. The law should also be on our own side.
Why are they doing what they're doing?
They are doing that because they have been paid to sabotage whatever we have the gain, the Labour Party has gained.
Paid by
the
who?
momentum that have the Peter Obi or the Obedient movement has brought into the Nigerian politics, that is what they want to sabotage. And that is why we remain focused. We don't want, and that is why they went to the court to cause crisis. What is there in going to court and say that you want to assume
almost
responsibility of
Nigerians watching, this is not the first time your party has alleged that they are acting on some puppet or paymaster. Till this date, you still have not been able to speak to the police or Nigerians on who these paymasters are.
My people, now the video now on a new watch finish, so on a see what happen for inside the video. All right, my people, I would like to end the video for you. Make una let me know waiting on a thing for the comment section. And if una never subscribe, make una subscribe so that una not go miss any latest gist way I dey upload. Now bye bye till I come on our next time. Bye guys, catch you in the next video. Bye guys.